Hello there, everybody. This is Angel King 47,000, most commonly known as Angel King, and the icon Trevor G here in the ring. And I have had some technical difficulties with this extreme heat that we've been having lately, especially here in the nation's capital. We actually had some El Nino like heat waves going on, shall I say. And right now, it seems as if my PlayStation was overheating on me on our last event. Sorry for any interruptions with the live stream or anything that may have been causing some issues. But right now, I'm trying my best to see if I can get this thing going. I really want to see our matchups go on, and I really hope that this all reaches you guys and that you get to enjoy the show. Sorry for any of these technical difficulties. It was beyond my control. One moment my PlayStation was working, and the next thing you know it said it was overheating. And you know what I blame? I blame the hot weather here in Phoenix, Arizona, where we are now in our USA Tour, and we only have 2 more events on our first USA Tour here on our CCW live events. And traveling across this whole great nation along the West Coast. We'll be hoping to get up the East Coast and other parts of the states of America in the future events. But for now, we are concluding our 10-week journey across the USA, and we are going to be concluding not next week, but the week after, celebrating our milestone of 20 weeks in a row with Bash at the Beach, where we're going to have some crazy events, especially for our female division, where they're going to have a 4-way ladder match for the first ever CCW Women's World Champion. So we're all excited for that. I know bigLpaso would love to join me here on commentary, but again, we're having a little bit of a rescheduling issue with the PlayStation overheating, and we're not saying you have to be religious here, but if you can put your hands together with me now and just pray to the wrestling gods of Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior if they could be here to make sure this live stream happens. Well, you know what I mean? We don't want to see anything go wrong. We don't want to have any more hiccups. We want to see the action. We want to see these superstars that we've all created and enjoyed watching get in this ring and get this event going. I really hope that we can make it through. It's nice and cool. We just had a thunderstorm, so I'm hoping that kind of helps a little bit. But right now, talking about a storm, we thought we had concluded all the variations of our female wrestlers that are made their debut in this USA Tour, with Heather Ray and Marvelous Maple actually still needing to have their matchup. We thought last week we concluded and seen all these ladies demonstrate their skills in the ring against each other, and we tried to make sure each of them got a chance to fight one another. But I was reminded that Heather Ray actually still needs to fight the Marvelous Maple, and this will lead up to Bash at the Beach again, where one of these ladies will be our queen of the ring and our first ever CCW World Champion. But for now, we're going to try to get this event going, and again, sorry for any technical difficulties. It was beyond my control that my PlayStation overheated, but we're just blaming it on the hot weather here in Phoenix, Arizona, and let's pray to the wrestling gods above that this event can carry through. So without any more interruptions, let's get this event started. Again, I really wish bigLpaso could be here, but under the circumstances, we had to have a little bit of a rescheduling with this week's event. But we are happy that we are here live, and we hope you get a chance to see the show whenever you want. And that's what's great about these CCW live streams. You can watch it live, or you can throw out a comment, and we'll shout them out as best as we can, or, watch it later. Leave a comment afterwards if you want it. We'll try our best to read them all. And talking about leaving comments, this is our first ever CCW superstar to be downloaded from the comments. That's right, Heather Ray had messaged us to our CCW live show and had asked, can I be a part of your show? I have a WWE wrestler on the community page, on the community creations page, by the name of Heather Ray. And we said, not a problem at all. We'll do our best to look you up. And we did. and she has paved the way for other people watching. You don't have to be a friend on our PlayStation friend list. We don't actually have to really play together, but you can be like Heather Ray and throw out a comment, throw out a message, let us know, and we'll look you up and do our best to get you into our ring with your created superstar. Oh! Marvelous Maple looking with a sharp look in her eye.
That's what they're doing right now, Corey. Good. Let's see what they've got.
And that's the thing that's crazy, is these women are really wanting to win the fans over. They're paving the way. So we've had our first ever CCW female matchup here on our USA tour between actually Heather Ray and the Natural Rain. Marvelous Maple has secured a few victories with that sharpshooter of hers, probably taught to her by her father, Captain Canuck. And Heather Ray still yet to secure a victory. She's looking to get one here tonight, but I don't think Marvelous Maple is going to make it easy for her. We're also looking forward to next week, where we're going to have a 10-person gauntlet match. 9 CCW superstars will be eliminated through pinfall or submission, while one remains the victor. Oh, look at that. Marvelous Maple, just like her father. And we'll go on to fight our world champion, the Big D. So that'll be next week, but for now, this will be our last match before Bash at the Beach with these female superstars, as one of them will be crowned at Bash at the Beach in a ladder match with the CCW Women's World Champion suspended above the ring. You might be looking at a future world champion, the first in CCW's history, here in the ring now. Both wearing the red and white, so it's going to be hard to get them mixed up here, but looks like the referee's got to split it up here. Oh, and Heather Ray with a nice shot to the face there. She hit the mark with that. Oh, referee called for a rope break. Oh, wow, whoa. She's really aiming for the face of Marvelous Maple. If she wasn't wearing a mask, I swear you'd see a bruise there or something. I don't know. Whoa, I don't know what Heather Ray was thinking there. She just kind of stunned herself with that springboard move and a miss. Marvelous Maple grappling from behind with a headlock takedown. Oh, she going for a pin here or a submission? What's she on? I think she's just trying to knock some wind out of her. These women demonstrating some great wrestling skills as they are working each other here in the middle of the ring. I think Heather Ray's reversed it into a wrist lock, and short armbar there. Oh yeah, she's got her in a chicken wing-like armbar there. Marvelous Maple does. She is no stranger to tapping somebody else, so Heather Ray better watch out if she wants to secure her first victory here on the show. She's got Marvelous Maple against the ropes. Referee again has to break it up, and because he breaks it up, she takes that at a cheap shot. I think that's just pissing off Marvelous Maple here. Fans with the maple sign in the background. Oh, she's got her in a tricky pin here. Oh, look at that. Little possum pin attempt there by Heather Ray. And, springboard crossbody finds its mark. Marvelous Maple is in trouble here. Or is she? Oh, she comes back with a clothesline. A second clothesline. Oh, catches that kick, leg sweep. And she shouts out to the crowd. Maybe she should have kept that momentum going, because Heather Ray just lifted a knee right in the chin. Our theme song for Bash at the Beach coming up is going to be the same theme song as currently on WWE's Monday Night Raw, Godzilla by Eminem. And rumor has it that the rap god himself will be escorting our winner next week of the gauntlet match to the ring, and will be at ringside with the challenger for the world title. Something to hype up and look forward to as we could get to our last remaining shows of our first USA tour. Oh, And Marvelous Maple just slingshotted Heather Ray out of the ring. Holy goodness. Heather Ray is in serious trouble here as Marvelous Maple just did something I've never seen. Okay. Oh, look at that. She just shakes it off, though, literally. Talk to the crowd. Oh, swing and a miss. We hope that this makes up for any interruptions last Sunday. We're hoping to get our show back on schedule.
She throws her back in. Stirring up, but
and the fans are on their feet here in Phoenix, Arizona. The referee better get out of the way. Marvelous Maple almost landed on the ref. Ooh, DDT. Heather Ray is dazed, especially after that series of hits there. Or is she? Oh, she's showing some resilience here. Heather Ray says not tonight. She's lost every fight that she's been in the ring with so far here in CCW, and I think she's had enough. Look at her go. She's just like that, just dirty, straight dirty knee shots there. That's some Street Fighter skills. Oh, she's pointing at her. Heather Ray has her target in sight, and she misses. Marvelous Maple, I think, saw that coming. It's anyone's fight here in Phoenix, Arizona. We're only one event away from Bash at the Beach, and again, one of these women that comes down, there's 4 women involved in this. You're looking at half of them. Could be our future CCW champion for the women's division. And I think they know this is the last chance they got before that big show to show us what they got. And that elbow drop was delivered with pinpoint precision. I think some superstars would have been out for the count on that one. Heather Ray definitely showing us some grit here. And determination as she's not giving up. She picks up Marvelous Maple. What's she going to do with her? Short arm clothesline. Another short arm clothesline. A third short arm clothesline. It's a basic move, but it can do some damage. I'd like to thank you two for allowing us to do this live stream and have our High Five Gaming channel up for all of you to enjoy, as well as WWE 2K26. Without them, we wouldn't be here now.
Getting to her feet here.
Oh, Heather Ray pointing at her victim, and she misses again. I really think she shouldn't do that. She should just keep on top of her. Oh, no. She's tapped out people before. Heather Ray's in trouble if she does not get to those ropes. Marvelous Maple has her in a sharpshooter here. Can Heather Ray hold on? Can she get to the ropes? Or is she going to tap out? And she taps out. Oh, Marvelous Maple tapping out another superstar with that sharpshooter. She's tapped out Natural Rain before, and now she's tapped out Heather Ray. And the daughter of Captain Canuck showing us what her father taught her as she secures another victory here tonight. She was also in those father-daughter tag team matchups, so she's actually had a few shots at the Natural Rain, and the Natural Rain actually defeated her in the last father-daughter tag team matchup on our Canada Day special. So who knows? Maybe Marvelous Maple's like, no, I had another taste of a loss. Came in here tonight, said, I'm not losing 2 in a row. And Marvelous Maple coming out of Phoenix, Arizona, a winner, as our last female matchup before our big event at Bash at the Beach comes up. Look at that, 3.5-star great matchup. Well, congratulations to you, Marvelous Maple, daughter of Captain Canuck, as you secure another victory here in the female division. Who knows? You could be looking at our first ever women's champion. We'll find out again in 2 weeks as we find out who will be our first ever female world champion in CCW history books. This is exciting. I mean, I enjoy watching the females go at it. They have some firecracker moments, like they the knee shots, the quick pace, like they fly right into each other. And to see all four of them, we've seen them now all take a shot at one another, and to see them at Bash at the Beach all at once, you know what I mean? Like, it's not just going to be a one-on-one matchup like we've been seeing so far. This is going to be all four ladies in that ring with the Women's World Championship suspended above the ring. I can't wait. I'm excited. I really hope my PlayStation holds up long enough for that thing for us to do that show. Again, put your hands together and say a prayer to the wrestling gods, because we just made it through our first matchup here. And we'll go on to our second match of the night. It's our tag team matchup to see who's going to actually go to Bash at the Beach in Los Angeles, California. To face our current and our first ever tag team champions, El Jefe Papa, made by bigLpaso, and Yokai, made by Myth Ninja 1. We have seen Hawk Carl and Gary Dangerous pull off victories as a tag team before, and they have a few events ago. And we're going to see if they're going to win here tonight. Now, here's the thing. Gary Dangerous, there's something you need to know. He always likes to wear his deli meat sandwich outfit when he's a tag team with Hawk Carl, but I've noticed he doesn't actually wear it when he's in singles competition. So I think he's just doing it to appease Hawk Carl. There must be something going on there. Because, I mean, it's not the first time we've heard stories about Hawk Carl made by the Only A. Jones and sandwiches. I mean, he fought Little Debbie, created by Food Handler, in Backstage Brawls. And like they had a little rivalry going on over egg salad sandwiches. So let's see if the drive for a deli meat sandwich as a tag team partner keeps his winnings going up, as we see which one of these tag teams will be going on now. They had Hawk Carl and Gary Dangerous had their win over Wild One and Uncle Buck Nasty, and Nightmare and Hannibal had a victory over the Icon Trevor G and Primetime Brian. So now we're going to see, since these two tag teams won, which one of them can win again and move on to face the tag team champions. Now, here's the thing, is I can't avoid this. If Hannibal and Nightmare, the Brothers of Destruction, created by Leb, R.I.P., DMX, and I Kill the Boss, that's a crazy brotherhood of destruction there. But here's the thing, is Hannibal and El Jefe Papa, they have just this natural magnet to each other. And if they have another rematch, like, we thought it was over in the casket match, and now we're seeing El Jefe Papa come back as a tag team, and Hannibal's also in a tag team with his brother, and like, again, I'm not in control of this. It's just what the computer is doing. All the CCW superstars are controlled by the computer on legendary difficulty, like, so they just go all out. But if the Brothers of Destruction secure a victory over Hawk Carl and Gary Dangerous here tonight, we will find out where this rivalry continues, because Hannibal and El Jefe Papa will again be pulled to each other into the ring, into another fight. And I think there's something more going on there. Like, what is going on? You know, I think El Jefe Papa wants the hands on Hannibal again, and we'll find out. We'll see right now if that rivalry continues, or if Gary Dangerous and Hawk Carl surprise us again with this underdog story. Because look at the two of them, then. I mean, these two here look like they don't really go to the gym much, if you know what I mean. Whereas Nightmare and Hannibal, they look like they're eating the bench press for breakfast. So, I don't know. One looks like they're not taking things so seriously. The other tag team looks like they're just a deadly alliance. We're going to see which one of them goes on to Bash at the Beach to face our tag team champions, the Disciples of Darkness, El Jefe Papa and Yokai. Celebrating our milestone of 20 weeks in a row. And again, we apologize for any hiccups along the way. Sorry for the late arrival of this week's episode, but we're doing the best we can. My PlayStation's holding up, and we're hoping it holds up long enough for us all to enjoy this show.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 275 pounds.
Look at the energy of these guys. Like, for a man dressed up as a deli meat sandwich, he's not getting any toppings anyway. He's just flying. They definitely look rough, and everyone has seen them in action, so they know they're tough. Hot Carl's also a former PlayStation Network champion. He's been in dumpster matches, cage matches, but now we're seeing him in tag team action with his friend Gary Dangerous dressed as a deli meat sandwich. And not a lot of people thought they'd have a chance. I mean, not even me. If I was a betting man, I'd probably bet on someone like Hannibal to throw a deli meat sandwich around the ring. Someone like Nightmare maybe to toss someone like Hot Carl around. But they're just slippery ones. Like, they've been fighting on the mean streets of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And I guess they've proven their worth as worthy foe. But talking about worthy foes, the arena has now gotten dark. The flames are shooting up high as the Brothers of Destruction, Hannibal, created by I Kill the Boss, Nightmare, created by Lev, R.I.P. DMX, as they look to make short work of
showcase the very best in tag team
the only A. Jones is Hot Carl and Gary Dangerous. I mean, if I was them, if I was dressed as a deli meat sandwich, not looking like I'm taking this serious, and someone like Hannibal with the track record of like, what did he have at one point? I think it was like something silly, like 7 wins and no losses or something. And then Nightmare, his brother. There was an 8-person tournament that he just ran through, won every match. Then he went on to win a Battle Royale that night, won a cage match for the PlayStation Network Championship, and said, why not put it on the line in an Elimination Chamber match that his brother was also in. It was like, what is going on here? So we got a former world champion with Hannibal, our first ever on the show here at CCW Live on 2K26. And a former PlayStation Network champion, even though he only held the belt for 29 minutes and 45 seconds, we timed it. He still held it. I think he's been working on his triceps this week as those muscles look like they're ready to pop. Just like these flames popping off on every corner of the stage here. Some people worry if they're going to light their hair on fire. As some of these wrestlers looks like they have some hairspray and they're greased up, ready to go.
Two teams enter this one, but only
there we are. Fight's begun. And one of these tag teams is going to go on to Bash at the Beach to face our tag team champions. Our main event tonight is going to be a 5-person tables match. 4 people are going to get slashed to a table after this tag team match, and one will be left standing. And the one left standing is going to be going also to Bash at the Beach to face our PlayStation Network champion. Little Emmy was it, but now it's the Red Devil. as he lost his championship last week.
Just disrespecting their opponent in the corner.
It will be Red Devils a challenger for the PlayStation Network champion. We'll find out in our main event after this, but right now, we got to find out who's going to be our #1 contenders for that tag team belts. Oh, Gary Dangerous is definitely living life dangerous off that top turnbuckle. Talk about purple hair, he's going to have 2 purple eyes if he keeps getting headshots like that. Oh, but he's returned the favor with a face plant off the top rope. Oh, but that's the thing is you gotta keep up. You gotta keep hitting them. If you're a smaller guy, you can't let up. Otherwise, these big guys will just manhandle you. Both tags made from both sides. Oh, Hannibal knocking him down. Whipping him into the corner. Carl does not want to be in that corner, that's for sure. Ooh, what? Hannibal bumps him off, picks him up, and Hannibal showing us his strength as he just walks him from one end of the ring to the other. And then tosses him. Look at that. Hannibal making short work of Carl right now. Big boot to the face. Oh, but these two are jumping him. Look at that. Gary Nature's got a little piece of him, too. I think Hannibal's pissed off. He was getting tag teamed in the corner there. Oh, that not what you wanted to have happen there, Hawk Carl. You do not want to miss a high-flying move like that. This is going to be dangerous now. So he's in tag team territory here. And both Hannibal and Nightmare. Oh, okay, that's a hard way to hit the turnbuckle. Oh, I think he kicked him right in the diddly. And Nightmare got pissed off at that. You want to kick him in the dick? Look at that. Yeah. See, that's for going for the low blow there. Nightmare's making his dreams come true as he is just ripping into Hawk Carl. Hawk Carl's screaming here. He's got him in some shoulder block there. Oh, Hawk Carl getting out of that pretty quick. Can the only A. Jones's Hawk Carl secure a win here tonight and move on and become a tag team champion? Their dreams of becoming tag team champions may or may not continue here tonight. Look at that. That's a beautiful tag team move. Using your partner as a weapon. Just throw him right on top. Oh, what kind of a punch was that? I think he gave him everything he got there. I mean, for a man dressed up as a deli meat sandwich, he's bringing the fight to him. Oh, he just ripped some back hair off there, I think, and Nightmare said that's enough. Choke slam. Gone for the pin. It's over here, folks. Oh, but Hawk Carl making sure it's not. I think he could sense that was over for Gary Dangerous there. Not a lot of people can kick out of a choke slam from a guy like Nightmare.
Oh, he flips that around.
Oh, but he... Oh, I thought he was running for a tag, but he runs in for a clothesline. I think Gary Dangerous might need to go for a tag. Hawk Carl looks like he's ready for one. I mean, he is in his corner, but he is getting the lights knocked out of him. And now, see, look, these are the brothers here. The brothers of destruction. And they know how to tag. They've been in plenty of fights before. But Gary Dangerous needs to wake up and realize when he needs to switch out.
Gets driven into the corner. Dueling reversals.
Oh. I think Gary Dangerous went to jump him. I think he went to jump him, and Hannibal just picked him up like a bag of groceries and just threw him on the table. Oh, it's over in the middle of the ring. That power bomb had some extra power to it, yeah. See how he lifted him and just slammed him down? It's over. Gary Dangerous was not tagging. I mean, if he would have tagged in Hawk Carl, I think that would have been a game changer, but I think he was trying to prove himself or something. Trying to take most of this fight on by himself, but 2 cruiserweights versus 2 super heavyweights. And after that chokeslam, see Hawk Carl broke it up. But I don't think there was anything. I think Hawk Carl just gave up. He didn't break up this. Look at this. I think he knew it was game over after this because Gary Dangerous would be as useful as a wet towel in this matchup after this. Look at that. Bam. 1, 2, 3. And the winners of this match.
And the Nightmare. The Brothers of Destruction.
This pairing paid strong dividends with an impressive tag team win.
Tag team excellence.
Now that is awesome.
You simply love to see it, and I hope we see these guys tagging again.
Look at the flames as they celebrate here. And our tag team of the Brothers of Destruction, Hannibal created by I Kill the Boss and Nightmare created by Lev RIP DMX, is going to bash at the beach to face El Jefe Papa, and created by bigLpaso, and Yokai created by Myth Ninja 1. And I think this is something crazy, guys, because we don't plan this. We set up matches, sure. And, we give everybody opportunities. Like, 4 tag teams were chosen over these last few weeks, and they all fought each other, and the winners moved forward, and this is the outcome. The computer has decided that Nightmare and Hannibal were the ones to win not 1, but 2 matches in a row, with the 3rd leading them to a tag team, and yet again, we're going to see the rivalry continue of Hannibal versus El Jefe Papa. Will Nightmare and Hannibal be able to become our next CCW Tag Team Champions, or will Yokai and El Jefe Papa be able to defend their title? But either way, we're going to see these super heavyweights as our number 1 contender and see them fight our tag team champions, not next week, but the week after, as we celebrate 20 weeks in a row with Bash at the Beach. So now we know what our tag team matchup is going to be. Let's find out now what our PlayStation Network Championship's going to be, as we have a 5-person tables match coming our way. Give me one quick moment as I set everything up. That's the beauty of live streaming, We always get to see the behind the scenes. So it's going to be an elimination match. Got to set that up. And you know what? Let's get a hockey stick thrown in there. And let's see some glass. What else? Thumbtacks. Let's get some thumbtacks in, just in case. And maybe another trash can. There we go. We got a matchup here. Oh, you know what? Let's not do the trash can. Let's do another light tube. Light tubes are awesome. So we're going to do that. And we'll switch everything up. We got it on elimination. Now, here's some hype up for this. Right now, we have more championship belts in CCW Canadian Championship Wrestling's history right now. We started this in 2K13, and it was just something fun that we did on our own. Then 2K8 on the PlayStation 3, and then 2K18 on the PlayStation 3. We did a YouTube show, and we were like, hey, if you guys want to watch our matches, here they are. We now have the ability. We have enough subscribers. We got enough views. We can live stream now. And we're doing it years later again on WWE 2K26 on the PlayStation 5. So for us, this is something crazy, and we're glad that you're a part of this ride. But we used to have just the PlayStation Network champion and the World Championship. But our roster has grown. The fans, the views, everything's growing to the point where now we're going to have a main event with not just 2 titles on the line, but 4. And because one of them's a tag team, that's 5 belts, right? Because the tag team's 2 people. So for the first time ever in Canadian Championship Wrestling, there's a lot of first times here. This is the first time ever. We're going to have 5 championship belts on the line. And I think that's exciting. Because if you have a roster of like 10 people and you have 5 belts, it's kind of like 50-50, right? Like, oh, it's not that really exciting. It's like a flip of a coin, right? But with our roster growing to almost 30 superstars right now, we have the opportunity to have like a women's championship, a women's division, and a world championship, and a PlayStation Network championship, and a tag team championship. So this is going to be an action-packed, a lot on the line event, and we're hoping you enjoy it as much as we are leading up to it. And we're going to find out right now. We already know that we got our 4 women in our women's championship match. It's going to be doing a ladder match. We got our tag team championships. We just found out the Brothers of Destructions are going to go up against the Disciples of Darkness. And now we're going to find out who's going to face our current PlayStation Network champion, the Red Devil, who had a underground rivalry back and forth here on our USA tour. And here's the funny thing. Guess who is in this 5-person champion match? None other than Little Debbie. So if Little Debbie ends up winning here tonight, we're going to see a third championship matchup between Red Devil and Little Debbie. Here's the thing. Little Debbie won a 5-person submission match and fought Red Devil. Then in an underground match in the mall here in America. Then he won. And Red Devil went on to have a 5-person first blood match, which ended up becoming Red Devil being the winner. And he re-challenged for the belt and got it back. So it's been a bit of a back and forth. Will it conclude here? Or will we see another third PlayStation Network championship match between Little Debbie and Red Devil? Little Debbie being created by Poon Handler and Red Devil being created by Myth Ninja 1. Here on our USA tour and make it best out of 2 out of 3? Who knows? But right now, it's anybody's ball game. So just give me one quick moment as I set some of these superstars up. We're going to give Primetime Brian a shot at becoming a PlayStation Network Championship winner. You know what? We're going to see the return of Wild One and see if he can get his PlayStation Network Championship back. Oh, I say back, but it's because he was the last PlayStation Network champion on 2K18. So he's got this desire to become it again. We also have Crybaby Cryle, who's held the PlayStation Network Championship before. He was our first ever PlayStation Network champion here on CCW Live. So we'll see if he can obtain his title again. And you know what? We're going to give Lord Smoke a chance here. All right. So we have Lord Smoke, created by Smokey_778. YO1, created by PlayStation name Yo Vision. Little Debbie, created by Puna Heather. Primetime Brian, created by I Kill the Boss. And Crybaby Crowd, created by Blueberry Bouncer. 5 men are going to enter into the last main event here in Phoenix, Arizona. And 4 of these men are going to be smashed through a table with the one left standing, going on to face our current PlayStation Network champion, Red Devil. Not next week, but the week after at our big main event celebrating 20 weeks of CCW live at Bash at the Beach. Thank you all for tuning in. Again, sorry for all these inconveniences and hiccups here in the road, but we're hope that our my PlayStation will hold up and not overheat, and we can get through this main event, and we can get through the next coming weeks, because I'd love to be able to get through this and see this through, because we've been hyping up Bash at the Beach throughout this USA tour, and our USA tour is coming to an end at Bash at the Beach, and we will be returning back home to Canada on our CCW tour here. But for now, let's pray to the wrestling gods of Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior that we may get through, and this PlayStation 5 holds up as we get ready to get into our main event here in Phoenix, Arizona. A 5-person tables elimination match. It's about to begin. Oh, my PlayStation's overheating. It has been hot here in Phoenix, Arizona. Oh, Little Debbie making his way to the ring in his Little Debbie tank.
The following contest is a fatal 5-way tables match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Knights of the Round Table from Vancouver, British Columbia, weighing in at 160 pounds, Devin Little Deborah Candyman.
I can't watch this entrance.
Look at that smoke. Oh, it is filling up the arena right now. Rumor has it that when he shoots out that tank when he comes down the ramp there, it's a Little Debbie t-shirt. He's got some merchandise. Little Debbie Bad Dragons merchandise that he shoots out t-shirts and some hair promenade, some hair gel. For those of you that like to throw up a crowd sign saying you love his mustache, he loves hearing all about that, as many fans love the hairstyle of this Viking from Vancouver, Little Debbie Candyman. He's held both the CCW World Championship and PlayStation Network Championship at the same time at one point here on the show. He is definitely not one to underestimate, as he has tapped out, knocked out, and pinned many opponents here. And he is definitely one to watch out for. And now making his way to the ring, created by I Kill the Boss, Prime Time Brian, one half of the 613 Mafia.
Representing the New Age Outlaws from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 240 pounds, Prime Time Brian.
And guys, this looks to be a match with major implications here in WWE. Could change the
He's won some tag team
landscape
matches.
here.
He's won some singles competitions. But this, I think, is going to be his first shot at getting a singles competition championship. If he can slam 4 other people through a table here tonight, or at least survive not being one of them, he might have a shot at Bash at the Beach at Red Devil for his PlayStation Network championship. I'd like to thank you again for tuning in. We apologize for our rescheduling here, but the fans are filled the stands here in Phoenix, Arizona, and we hope that you get to enjoy the show at some point later on in the week. And now we got Y01 making his way to the ring now. He has won some matches, but hasn't really won the matches that count. For example, he's won our first ever 10-person gauntlet match, but didn't quite win his championship match leading after that. He's won some matches in the tournaments, but didn't quite make it all the way to the end of the tournament. So if he can win here tonight, he might be able to prove himself championship worthy again.
Vision from Kingston, Jamaica, weighing in at 205 pounds. Y01.
I can't watch this entrance. I heard this one backstage talking up their own work.
Little Debbie and Y01 have had a little bit of a rivalry too.
That's what they're doing right now, Corey. Well, good. Let's see what they've got.
For those of you that have been watching on a weekly basis, and if you remember, there was one point where Little Debbie actually extended his hand out to Y01 at the end of a championship match that Y01 lost. And let's just say Y01 responded with a little bit of a cheap shot. So who knows if these two are going to pop off the moment the bell rings.
Better be ready too, dog.
Y01 created by PlayStation named Yo Vision. It would be one of the 5 to enter the ring here tonight. And hopefully not one of the 4 that gets smashed through a table. Five men will enter the ring and 1 will leave. It'll come down to a one-on-one. And that's when it gets interesting. The beginning of these matches are usually pretty chaotic. There's a lot of action, let's say, happening all at once. But it'll eventually come down to just 1 versus 1 for the #1 contendership.
And from Toronto,
For the PlayStation
Ontario,
Network.
weighing in at 205 pounds, babyface, crybaby, baby, bad boy.
This is the
Okay, he's got some serious fireworks going on in the background. Crybaby Cry always likes to show off his agility, both in his entrance and
Look at
in
the
his
focus
matches.
and drive in his eyes. Ready to prove he's the best this
Played by
division has to
PlayStation
offer.
named Blueberry Bouncer. Seems like the name fits, as his Crybaby Baby Bad Boy has the shape of a big blueberry. And now there's just an eerie darkness that has just come upon us here as the last entrant makes his way to the ring. It's always fascinated me how the fans automatically know to pull out their flashlights. They're like, what is going on, you know? And then it just kind of glows like fairies floating in the air or something, like stars in the sky, you know? Just like Hannibal and his chainsaw, he likes to come to the ring with a big weapon.
I heard this one backstage talking up
He
their
comes
own
to the ring
work
with a huge
nonstop.
hammer,
Why don't they get in the
like a
ring
war
and
hammer,
prove
but
it, huh?
That's what they're
I
doing
think
right
it
now,
says
Corey.
help
Well,
on it.
good. Let's see
But
what
just
they've
like
got
Hannibal and his
said.
chainsaw, we've never really seen him use this weapon, and thank goodness. We do try to make sure our CCW superstars are defeated in their matches to see who's victorious and who's not, but we're not trying to sever a limb, or in this case, smash it off. A demonstration of his blunt force trauma Created by Smokey_778. Lord Smoke has definitely proven to be a worthy warrior. Some people complain that he wears a knight's helmet to the ring and in his matches. And I think he loves it. His favorite move? The headbutt. His finishing move? A diving one. That's right, a diving headbutt. Like, what? And look, he fakes it. So you want me to take it off? Look. Oh, look, there it is. Actually, I'm not taking it off. I think he takes off his cape. Yeah, he definitely took off his cape. And who took off from the top rope and I Kill the Boss, and he just went from one end of the ring to the other and missed. And I think he just hit Lord Smoke in the balls and Little Debbie kicking him in the back. Oh, Blueberry Bouncer just clotheslined Little Primetime Brian there. Again, so much action happening here in our main event here in Arizona as a 5-man elimination tables match has taken place. Tables are already being set up here by YO1. He wants to get this over. Oh, I think he went for a German suplex, but Little Debbie just backflipped out of it. That was pretty crazy. And then YO1 springboards off of the middle rope and then drop kicks. Blueberry bounces. Crybaby Brian. Oh, Lord Smoke has now got him in the corner. What's he going to do with him here? Sets him up for something big, I think. Oh, just punch to the gut. Oh, yeah, see, this is what... Oh, he's choking him. He's choking him right out. Oh, I think Crybaby Crowd's just been taken out. I'm talking about getting taken out. Little Debbie's kicking the shit out of Primetime Brian. Oh, and he's got a nice little backflip there. Kick to the knee. Oh, sets him up into the table.
And now trying all he can to fight out of this predicament.
Oh, Lord Smoke fighting his way out. A lot of action going on between these superstars. Each one of them wants to be the next PlayStation Network champion. Each one of them wants to be in a championship match at Bash of the Beach. Oh, kick to the midsection and Primetime Brian picks YO1 up and power bombs him right through the table. YO1 has now been eliminated out of this tables match with a table that I think he set up himself. Maybe he shouldn't have. Maybe he should have let the match kind of take place before setting up the table so soon, because he thought he was going to smash someone through it. He got smashed through it himself. Oh, German suplex to Lord Smoke by Primetime Brian. Primetime Brian, I think he wants to end things early too, as he looks like he's just non-stop flying into Lord Smoke. Oh, Little Debbie. I think somebody I don't know, does this count? We should ask CCW staff if Little Debbie smashes Crybaby Crowd through the announcement table. Does that count? Or is it one of these foldable ones? I think it's the foldable ones. Who knows? We might find out here now. Little Debbie sets up a table here. It didn't work out for YO1 when he set up a table. Hopefully Little Debbie doesn't make that same mistake. Some people want to see a rematch between him and Red Devil. They get a best 2 out of 3, but it's up to the computer. Crybaby Cross says, forget that. Hits him in the back of the head with a hockey stick. Nothing more Canadian than that. Oh, Little Debbie was twirling around there. I don't know what the hell. I don't think Lord Smoke knew what happened. And I think Primetime Brian's just picking and choosing his shots as he's just walking around, pacing the outside the ring. Oh! I think Little Debbie caught him. A lot to keep track of here. Especially by myself. I miss bigLpaso. Hopefully they'll get this PlayStation thing sorted out. And we'll see him return to the announcement table soon, but talking about announcement tables, Lord Smoke just eliminated Crybaby Crowd by smashing him through a table. And I think Little Debbie just smashed some glass over Primetime Brian's face. A lot of things being smashed here in Phoenix, Arizona for our main event. Primetime Brian showing him he can do the crane. As 5 men come down to 3. Which one of these 3 will face Red Devil at Bash at the Beach for the PlayStation Network champion? We'll find out soon. Sends him into the ropes. Little Debbie ducks him out. Oh, nice little hurricanrana there. And Little Debbie grabs Lord Smoke now, sends him into the ropes, ducks him under, and drop kick backflip there, right into the corner.
I think we're about to see a body go through a table real soon.
Oh, and then Primetime Brian just stops Little Debbie's tracks there, slams him with force there.
Beyond their limits. It's definitely not every night we see a match
Oh,
like this.
Little Debbie springboard moonsault. Lord Smoke's got a table. Looks like he's just throwing it now, though. I think he might reconsider setting that one up right now. I think Primetime Brian and Lord Smoke both landed drop kicks on Little Debbie. He might be out for a moment, but he's back on his feet pretty quick. Little Debbie,
Back in the ring.
the only former champion in the ring right now. A former world champion, a former PlayStation Network champion. But Lord Smoke and Primetime Brian want to get their chance at a PlayStation Network championship. As Lord Smoke just, I think, is dominating Little Debbie right now. Primetime Brian puts a stop to it with that scoop slam. Basic but effective. Oh, he just stole his move with a diving headbutt. Lord Smoke is stunned and he is out of the ring. Oh, what's Little Debbie doing? Oh! Almost would have been better if Little Debbie let him set up the table before he did that. That would have been a cool way to smash someone through a table, I'll tell you what. Little Debbie setting up the table. I think he heard me. I think he thinks it's table time for Primetime Brian. Oh, but Lord Smoke interrupts it with a glass tube smashed right over Primetime Brian's face. And I think Lord Smoke is putting Little Debbie through a table, but I think he missed. Oh, if he was just like a couple of inches over, he would have got him right through that table.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
Running power slam with pieces of table, pieces of glass, all around the ring. The fans here in Phoenix, Arizona are on their feet cheering away as they know one of these 3 are going to make it to Bash at the Beach.
Fantastic. He's trying again. It's now his for the taking. What a raucous crowd here tonight. Uh-oh. Flapjack.
Oh! Flapjack in the middle of the ring, delivered by Kill the Boss's Primetime Brian. Oh, did they both just punch him in the face? And I think Lord Smoke's about to powerbomb Primetime Brian through the table, and he does. It is down to these 2. If Little Debbie does this, I'm on the fan side. This is awesome. Now here's the funny thing, is Lord Smoke and Little Debbie were in a tag team together. But that makes things even more dangerous for these 2, because how is this going to impact them in their tag team matches? I think this could be the end of a tag team if they don't play their cards right. But here's the thing, when tag teams all aside, when you have a PlayStation Network championship opportunity, a singles competition opportunity, you take it. And I'm sure they both didn't think it was going to come down to them being one-on-one, but this is the rare occasion where you're going to see a tag team go one-on-one against each other. And Lord Smoke, I think, thought he was going to end him with that, but Little Debbie's got it scouted out. And oh no, Lord Smoke's just frustrated right now. Do you see that? He just busted Little Debbie wide open with that headbutt. See that helmet? You still don't know if he should be allowed to wear a helmet to the ring, really. Like, come on, he's in a knight armor, but nobody's made it official yet. So that thing just busted open. That helmet busted open Little Debbie. And Little Debbie's got blood in his eyes. I think he gets more riled up when he's bleeding. This Viking in Vancouver's been busted open before. But I don't think like this, as Lord Smoke is really doing some damage to the facial region of Little Debbie right now. I'm surprised his mustache is still holding up. That held hair. Oh, he doesn't even want a table anymore. He's getting thumbtacks out. Is Little Debbie going to set up thumbtacks underneath the table? That would be insane. Oh, if that table was set up, this match would have been over. You got to be smashed through the table, not smashed on the table. Oh, look, he's just ripping his face off. I wouldn't be surprised if Little Debbie needs some facial surgery after this, some reconstruction. As that helmet is just doing its job, I guess. Ooh, he can't seem to land that leg drop. He misses it almost every time, it seems. Oh! This Viking Vancouver fighting his tag team partner back. As both men are just lying down right in front of us. I mean, they're putting on a show here. Like, do we need medical staff to check on them? Like, they're pretty banged up. There's no count-outs. There's no pinfalls, no submissions, no disqualifications. Anything goes. Even the computer's off of our second announcement table.
Ooh, and he stops that offense.
As this table match is about to conclude, as 5 men entered the ring. Y01, 5AB Cryo, Primetime Brian have been eliminated, and it's just down to Lord Smoke and Little Debbie. And I think Lord Smoke wants to finish this, and he, I guess, missed that one. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was hard to watch.
Watch out, cameraman. Holy shit. Little Debbie was right in your face there.
They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down, and a series of...
Okay, I think that's, I mean, you gotta think he's gonna use that hand to tag you maybe someday, and you're gonna just break it off like that. There's blood all over the floor here, too. Little Debbie's busted wide open. He's definitely gonna need stitches after this match.
He's climbing to the top.
I mean, he's done this move before and missed. Can he do it now and hit him? Yes! Look at that. He must be excited about that. But see that leg drop? He misses it every time. The blood-soaked mat outside the ring here is a mark of what these men are going to be going through as they prove their worth here in Phoenix. Oh, kick up into a leg sweep, into a springboard. He's going to take a high risk of his own now. And he just delivers a big splash off the top rope. I think Little Debbie has planned this. He set up the thumbtacks. He's throwing a table on him. Is he going to set up the table? Oh, he hits him right in the face with the table.
He's setting this table up, and guys, someone's about to have a really bad night.
Is he setting up a second table? What is going on here? I'm confused. He already has one table up. It looked like he was going into the ring with a second table until Lord Smoke came out of it. Okay, so Little Debbie's got two tables in the middle of the ring. What's he going to do here? He only needs to smash him through one. Oh no. Lord Smoke is in trouble here. Can Little Debbie do it? Oh, I don't know. Lord Smoke's got him. Lord Smoke's got him. Oh, and Lord Smoke puts it in to what could have been a best out of three here, but I guess the fans are going to see Lord Smoke take on Red Devil for the PlayStation Network Championship at Bash at the Beach. I mean, it's crazy that Little Debbie made it this far. And some might say that that helmet should be taken off of the head of Lord Smoke for the amount of damage it's done, especially to the face of Little Debbie. But here's your winner.
What a tremendous win in this tables match. One of the best table matches I've
Created
ever
by
seen.
Smokey_778. Congratulations to you. You have made it through the gauntlet here tonight, so to speak. As four men entered this ring, smashed through a table, and you came out as the only one not to be. We'll see you at Bash at the Beach, and we're gonna this could impact the tag team division. Because let's not forget, Little Debbie and Lord Smoke were in a tag team together, and the fact that we saw them fighting each other, who knows, that might play into that. But we got a 5 out of 5 star matchup here. Greatest of all time according to the ratings here on the computer. And we're in no control over this again. These are our CCW created superstars, and we are letting the computer take control. And some of us might have been wanting Little Debbie to take on Red Devil again at Bash at the Beach, but the computer has decided the fate, and it'll be his tag team partner instead, Lord Smoke, getting a shot at the PlayStation Network champion. So, right now, as it stands, we have our 4 ladies facing off in a Women's World Championship ladder match set up for Bash at the Beach. We have our tag team championship on the line between Nightmare, Hannibal versus El Jefe, Papa, and Yokai. We now have our PlayStation Network championship going to be on the line between Lord Smoke and Red Devil. And we'll find out next week in a 10-person gauntlet match who's going to face our current CCW World Champion, Big D Dalton, at Bash at the Beach. So that's going to be next week. We got to find out who's going to face our World Champion. But other than that, we have every other championship figured out, who's going to be fighting who. And rumor again has it that since the theme song for Bash at the Beach is going to be the same theme song as Monday Night Raw's currently is, Godzilla by Eminem, rumor has it that the rap legend himself will accompany the challenger for the World Championship at Bash at the Beach. So not only is our 10 CCW superstars going to get an opportunity to go to the ring and face the world champion Big D, but they'll also have Eminem accompany them at ringside. That sounds like a kick-ass main event, in my opinion. So we hope to look forward to seeing which CCW superstar will it be next week. And this will be leading up to our conclusion here of our USA tour for the West Coast. And we're glad you guys are all enjoying the show. We hope you forgive us for these technical difficulties this week, but we came through. The wrestling gods answered our prayers, and our live stream has continued this week just with a couple of day delay. But we will see you at our usual time this week on Sunday, hopefully with bigLpaso at my side as well too. Thank you all for tuning in, And congratulations to everyone who came out of the ring victorious here tonight. And we look forward to seeing you next Sunday, this Sunday. And, yeah, we're going to find out who faces Big D in our main event at Bash at the Beach. Until then, guys, have a good one.